Namaste, Coven. Welcome to the mat and welcome to day one of this 12 days of Christmas challenge. For those who are brand new here today, my name is Bethany and I am the Yogi Witch, and over the next 12 days I'm going to guide you through some really soulful 20-minute practices that really focus on our well-being, on creating space in the body and peace in the mind. So during the Christmas festivities, during this kind of holiday period, it is really easy to get caught up in kind of the chaos of the time and leave self-care to one side, meaning that when it comes to January, we feel a little bit burnt out and we don't feel like we're starting the year off on the right foot. Over these 12 days, we're going to work through 20-minute flows, that's it, together as an online coven, and just dedicate a little bit of our time to movement, to meditation, and to creating some beautiful magic. So, as I said, welcome to day one of this 12 days of Christmas flow. And we are going to get started straight away by coming to the back of the mat in our child's pose position. So bringing big toes to touch, take knees wide, and we're going to relax the body all the way down. Stretching those arms out, pressing into the palms to lift elbows off the mat. We relax the forehead down. Bringing our mind to the mat by taking a beautiful deep inhale through the nose. And a slow exhale all the way out. So for day one of this 12 days of Christmas challenge, we are just going to let go and flow. So just a simple 20-minute practice. Just to kind of bring ourselves to the mat, most especially if it's the first time ever doing yoga, or maybe it's the first time doing yoga in a little while. Just concentrating the next 20 minutes on getting used to our body, our body's boundaries, and how we are feeling emotionally and physically. So from this child's pose, we're going to add a little bit of an extra stretch by moving on to those fingertips, as if you're kind of creating like spider-like legs with those fingers. And begin to massage that forehead on the mat from left to right, opening up that third eye, letting it bring us clarity, especially if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, which is what the holiday period can do to us. Especially if, like me, it's just too much socializing. Beautiful. And then from here we inhale. Exhale, walk those hands as far over to the left-hand side of your mat as you can go. Really starting to feel the stretch and staying on those fingertips here. Inhale, hands walk through center. Exhale, send it all the way over to the right-hand side of our mats. Beautiful. Inhale, walk the hands to center, relax the palms down, and from here we're going to press into the hands, round into the shoulders and roll the body up to tabletop. Bring those knees a little bit closer and relax the spine to a neutral position. Now, two options. You can take just that classic cat-cow movement by inhaling to drop the chest and exhaling to curve, or you can choose to follow me by taking some spinal waves. So as you inhale, you're going to drop that chest, find length through the crown of the head and begin to send the hips back to the heels. Exhale to round into the shoulders, move forward. Inhale, drop the hips, send them back. Closing the eyes here and begin to focus on how our body is feeling. So closing the eyes, we start to focus a little less on how this stretch is looking. It doesn't matter. What we're searching for is that feeling, the sensations in the body. Shaking off any stagnant energy that we've kind of accumulated over these darker months. Beautiful. And we're going to keep taking this movement. So the next time you send hips to heels, tuck those toes under and meet me in your first downward facing dog, beginning to pedal out those legs here. Nodding the head yes, shaking it no, anything at all. Bowing low to the earth, hips focused, hips shining up to the heavens. I want to go a little bit further with our downward facing dog stretch by bringing the legs to touch. Bend the knees, send knees over to the left hand side, hips come over to the right, sit nice and low, holding 3, hold 2, and 1. We move through center, knees to the right hand side, hips to the left, holding for 3, for 2, and 1. Move into the center. From here, we're going to gaze between the thumbs, take one big step, or take a few little steps to bring ourselves to the top of the mat. Bend the knees, cover and take hold of the elbows, and just let your body sway from side to side in your gorgeous little ragdoll. Shifting your weight to the toes, drawing the heels down, just relax here. On your next inhale, we're going to sweep the hands to the shins to create length through the crown of the head. So don't squeeze the head to gaze forward. Find length through that spine. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, bend the knees. Roll that body all the way up to standing. Sweep those arms up and overhead. Left hand's going to take hold of the right wrist. We inhale to find length. Exhale, lean a little bit over to the left hand side. Option to step right foot behind the left. Inhale, move through center. Exhale, right hand takes hold of left wrist. Lean over to the right hand side. Beautiful. Inhale to the center. Relax the arms down by your side and just take some really gorgeous shoulder rolls. So drawing the ears up to the shoulders. So drawing the shoulders up to the ears as we move and take it in one direction. We move and take it in the other. Beautiful. And then we roll, shoulders away from ears, tuck that tailbone under, bring the belly in and come to meet me in your Tandasana pose, closing the eyes here and start to root down through the feet, finding length to the heavens through the crown of the head. So just to kind of wake up our flow, bring a little bit of energy, we're going to work through 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar, so our sun salutations. Just 3 rounds, modifying as much as we like. Intensifying it, softening it, you know the drill, this is your practice. But before we take these sun salutations, we're just going to give ourselves a moment of acknowledgement and of gratitude for the fact that we came to the mat today and the fact that we turned up to day 1 of this 12 days of yoga Christmas challenge. That is the most important thing, and that is an achievement itself. It doesn't matter if you wobble this entire way. It does not matter. What matters is that you came to the mat today. Never forget that. So when you're ready from here, we're going to begin by taking a deep inhale through the nose and a slow exhale out. On your next breath, we blink those eyes open and sweep those arms up and overhead, gaze towards the thumbs. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees and forward fold. Inhale, hands to the shins, gaze forward, create length. Beautiful. Exhale, plant hands down, step back one leg, step back another. Following me, we press off the toes, lower the knees, bend the elbows, take your first vinyasa. Inhale, find upward facing dog. Exhale, hip bones to the sky, downward facing dog, giving those legs a quick little pedal. Before we gaze between the thumbs, step one foot forward, step another. Inhale, create length. Exhale, bend the knees, roll the body to standing, sweeping those arms up and overhead as we go. And then back to heart center. Straight away, we move to round two. Inhale, sweep the hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back one leg, step back another, press off the toes, drop from the top or lower the knees, but take your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hip bone to the sky, downward dog, beautiful movements, Coven. And then, once again, we gaze between the thumbs, stepping, walking, jumping to the top. Inhale, hands to the shins, gaze forwards. Exhale, bend the knees, roll the body to standing. Arms flow up and overhead to prayer. And back to heart center. Final round, round three. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, plant those hands down, step back one leg, step back another, take vinyasa, knees up, knees down, it's your choice. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, come to downward facing dog. Beautiful. And this time from downward facing dog, we bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, sweep right leg nice and high to the sky and bend this knee off to split dog. So opening that knee to the side and pulling right toes to the left-hand side of our mat. We inhale. On our exhale, draw this knee to the chest and gently step between the thumbs. Lower back knee down and meet me in Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Inhale, we sweep those arms up and overhead. On your exhale, hands are going to come to heart center. First, we inhale, find length. Exhale, hook. Left elbow, right knee, and gaze towards the back of the mat. Option here to use those hands at any point, but we're going to tuck the back toes under, press into the back heel, and lift into our prayer twist. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, hands frame front foot, left hand stays down. Pull that right arm to the sky, come into your twist. Remembering, you can drop that back knee down at any point, but if you want to follow me, find side plank, you're going to step the right foot in front of the left. Keep those hip bones lifted. We're going to hold for 5, for 4, 3, you've got it, for 2, and 1. Right hand to the mat, pivot on the toes, and take your vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to downward dog, Coven. Remembering to press pause at any point. But from here, we bring big toes to touch. Inhale, left leg to the sky, bend knee off, split dog. Inhale. Exhale, draw knee to chest, step between the thumbs, lower back knee down, meet me in low lunge. Inhale, sweep arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands come heart center. Always working with that breath, we inhale to find our length. Exhale to find our twist, hooking right elbow, left knee, and gaze towards the back of the mat. Using those hands at any point, we tuck back toes under. Lift the back leg all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, hands frame front foot, right hand stays down, pull left arm to the sky. Come into that gorgeous twist. Option to drop that back knee at any point, but we're going to find our way to side plank by stepping left foot in front of the right. Keep those hip bones lifted and pull left arm to the sky. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, left hand to the mat. Pivot to the toes. Take your vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, bend the knees. Sink hip bones back to heels. Meet me in child's pose. Forehead comes low to the mat. Feeling that heat in the body. And moving into some kind of final stretches. Remember, this is only a quick little flow. We've got 12 days of 20-minute flows. Just enough to get the body moving. Just enough to kind of wake up our spirit and take care of our mental health. So when you're ready, we press hands to the mat and roll that body into tabletop. From tabletop, slide left hand forward. First, we reach right arm nice and high to the sky. Come into a twist. And then exhale, thread, right arm under the left, come into your thread the needle pose. If you want to go a little bit further, you can bring the hands to prayer here, pulling that left shoulder nice and high to the sky. Beautiful, gently place left hand to the mat. Inhale, roll the body up, right hand comes forward. First, we open up that heart. Inhale to pull left arm nice and high to the sky. Exhale, slide it underneath the right. Stay here or bring those hands to prayer. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Roll the body back into tabletop. Cross those ankles behind us. And let's move into a seated position. From our seated position, we roll shoulders away from the ears. Bring left hand to the mat beside us. And reach up and overhead with that right arm. Pulling it back and gaze towards the sky here. Inhale. Exhale, roll through center, right hand to the mat. Let's switch the stretch. Left arm floats up and overhead. Inhale, this time sweep both arms to the sky. Exhale, take a twist to the left hand side of your mat. Inhale, come in, hands to the sky. Exhale, switch your twist. Beautiful. We inhale to bring the body to the center. Take a beautiful big roll back with those shoulders, and we're going to bring the hands to the knees. Start to find length through the crown of the head here, so looking for that long line of magic, of energy, of chi, whatever you refer to, from the base of the spine to the top of the neck. Aiming to even out the breath here, even inhales and even exhales. Not letting that mind wander anywhere else, but stay in the present moment with the others of this coven. And again, acknowledge the fact that you came to the mat today for day 1 of this 12 days of yoga challenge. The fact that you took 20 minutes out of your day to take care of you, your mind, your body, your soul. Think of this as a Christmas gift to yourself. Often we spend a lot of the kind of holiday period, the festivities, focusing on giving to others, of treating others kindly and all that kind of really good vibes. But it is really important to take care of ourselves during this time. Like I said in the introduction, we don't want to get to January burnt out. We want to get to January feeling invigorated, energized, and ready to manifest wonderful things in 2023. So just ending this practice with a little affirmation. Repeating after me out loud or just quietly in your mind is completely up to you. But when you're ready, today, I take care of myself, my mind, my body, my soul. Today, I take care of myself, my mind, my body, my soul. Today, I take care of myself, my mind, my body, my soul. Together, as we take a deep inhale through the nose and a slow exhale out, bowing chin to chest with gratitude to the strength of our minds for coming to the practice today, for the coven who've joined us on the mat, and as always from me to you, thanking you for allowing me to guide you through day 1 of this 12 days of Yoga Christmas Challenge. I really hope you enjoyed finding a little bit of time to take care of your mind, finding peace in the mind and creating a little bit of space in the body. Don't forget, this is simply day 1 of this 12 days of yoga challenge. So right up until the 22nd, we are going to keep flowing together. I really hope you enjoyed it. You can let me know by tagging me in your Instagram stories at the Yogi Witch or commenting below. Anything at all, my darling. Yes, anything at all. But thanking you so much, and I look forward to seeing you here again tomorrow for day 2. Blessed be, darlings.